We have a lot of animals shown again, thanks to an official mod hub mod. It is for PC called the Livestock Visibility. Welcome back to the 12,000 animal mega farm. Right now we got $141,207 in the bank account. That is pretty darn good. The time is 3 p.m. in the afternoon, October the 1st. I want to sleep to October the 2nd to see if we're gonna gain some money from the new BGA. And boy, oh boy, that we did. We have 248,000. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. We have some stuff to do today. I could see that there is no more place for milk over at the goats. That is a positive thing, but we need to remove all the pallets so that can spawn some more. Then we have a field that needs our attention. We need to spread some herbicide. I also want to show you a little detail I did different down at the new BGA. So 3 p.m. Yesterday, before I went to sleep, I had 90,000 liters of digestate at the BGA. Today I have BGA 467,000 guys. Okay. There is a fairly new production that I want to buy and place down on the farm because our planter do use liquid fertilizer. And I know I can use slurry. I don't know if I can use digestate as well to make liquid fertilizer. Yeah. I'm just gonna drive down to the BGA so I can show you what I have down there. And after I recorded the last episode, that was episode 5, then I cannot remember if that was the same day, but we have dropped this livestock mod so I can see more animals. The show more animal mod I had was not an official mod hub mod, so I got some errors all the time there. Then this dropped. Look at that. It is just so amazing. Now you can really see how big my cow pen is, right? Oh man, that is really, really nice. Maybe I'm gonna get a little bit of stuttering with the animal mod, but actually right there I don't care because I really like to see all the animals. Now this BGA turns out to be pretty darn good. Maybe a little bit OP, I don't know, maybe, but that's okay because why not? It is a big scale farm, right? And Retoffel, I'm sorry for the dual tires, but right here, the only thing I did, guys, was I've done auto drive for all the points down here, so that is up and run. But I did extend the fence with this section here, basically. So, stuttering. So we had a little more room here for auto drive to come down here, just the other way around, but yeah. I am dependent on auto drive on this playthrough here, that's for sure. But I like this BGA area here. I have, oh boy. I have not, I think episode 2 is out now, so I have not seen the comments about the BGA yet. I'm trying to record ahead of time right here because there is a very strong, what do you call it in English, a heat wave on the way here in Denmark at the moment. So, and I got my office at the first floor, so I had tried to record when it is decent to sit up here and record. I think it was yesterday or the day before that. My office, it was 37 degrees up here. So that is boiling hot. Now when you look at this, we got no food, but the total mixed ration is ready. Oh yeah. But we got 78,000 liters of milk, and we got 15,000 liters of buffalo milk in here. Slurry, we got almost 200,000, manure 260,000. So you can say we got a little bit. I think it is time to place down a dairy today. So a fertilizer production and a dairy production. That, I hope that can be our goal. You never know, right? You never know. Let's see if we can. It is field 18. Our new seeded field. There got some problems with the crop called wheat, so we need to spray some herbicide. I will see you when we are done. The morning started with sunshine and the weather was beautiful, beautiful. Now it is cloudy and a little bit not cold, but 15 degrees, and yeah, but it is also October, of course. I hope you did enjoy the cinematic. We got wheat in most of our fields, but they are now sprayed with herbicide. That is pretty darn amazing. I have thought about what should I do regards to some productions and all that. I don't know how much they cost because I forgot to check that, but I think we're gonna look into two new productions today. So first of all, we're gonna get rid of this, and then we're gonna take the dirt bike up to the other farm. Just because it goes so darn fast. Oh man, look at that. Oh, we got turn signal. That is the most important. The field into the left right there, that is the field we just sprayed with herbicide, so everything is good. The grass field, I don't know if the grass field gonna grow one more time this year. If they're gonna do, then we can actually, the first grass field there, we can mow that in November. The second grass field, on the other hand, I think it will first be ready next year, but that is also the year where we're gonna plant potatoes in that field, so I hope we can make the cut before we're gonna plant potatoes. Otherwise, we have to cut the grass field when it is only 3 out of 4 in growth stage, but we have to look into that. Right there, we got all the goat's milk. The telehandler, where did I put? Oh, it is over here, I think. Yeah. Also need to wanna decorate all the pigsty in here before we gonna have the pigs. I've just tried to turn up the vehicle volume from 50 to 60%, just because when I edit my videos, I think the vehicle sound is a little bit low, so I tried to do that. I don't know how it turns out in the DaVinci Resolve, so we're gonna look into that. But in my headphones, it sounds a lot better. And this is 4,000 liters every time, so 4, 8, 12, 6, 14,000 liters in total right here, so that is pretty darn good. And there we go. Okay, do we need this back on the other farm? I don't think so, so we're gonna put it over here in the shed again. And then I think it is time to take our second area where we can build some productions. Where am I driving? Oh. We're gonna take the dirt bike down there. Go, turn off the engine. And then we're gonna take this. Helmet on. Safety first, guys. Safety first. Lights on and go. I could buy pigs today, but we do not got any pig food. Could I then just buy some pig food? Yeah, I could, but it is also almost 6 months that I need to buy pig food. Yeah, I don't know if we should do that. I attempted to do that. I must admit that I would like to just have some more animals, you know? We do almost not got any animals. I don't know. The cow pen in there looks just amazing. Simply just amazing. I don't know if this is a good idea what I'm gonna do down here, but oh, the BGA from here looks good. Man, it looks good. We're gonna park the dirt bike here in the dirt. There we go. I don't want to do a time lapse with this because we did that with the BGA. I just want to show you what I want to have in here. We're gonna go all the way in the bottom, I think. This one here, we're gonna place that, sorry, because we can make liquid fertilizer for our planter in this, so we're gonna do that. And then I think I want this. I hope we can take goat's milk. I'm gonna make a save because I'm gonna place those down, and when I'm gonna see you again, then this area here is started to become a production area. Well, there we go. It was another dairy I have to use, and that is placed down. And then I have placed down some decoration because it's me, it's Farmer Mike, I have to do it, right? But here I got 18,688 liters of goat's milk. We're gonna put it in there. And then it should be started. This is the day after in real life, so I just need to check that it is started. Goat milk bottled. Yes, it is. That is amazing. And yeah, this building in front of me right now is just a decoration. Have I room enough? Yes, I have. Let's just go out of this truck here and take a little look. I got a sell point here just if it should get a little bit easier for me. And this cart here is from the old days when they have to drive the milk bottle down here themselves. Over here, we got... This is a special thing because it is a fertilizer plant and I'm gonna use digestate to fertilize, but I can make liquid fertilizer for my planter, and that is the reason why I have it right here. So we're gonna use that for that. That for that. Okay. Yeah, basically. And right here we got a... I don't know what this is called, but it is also decoration so they can get some power. The pallet gonna spawn up here, and that will be a pain in the ass. I know that. Did he say that? Yeah, he did. But I'm gonna use autoload for this, I think. If I got any autoload for that, I have to look into that. I'm not the biggest fan of universal autoload. Now I said it, but maybe I have to use it, right? That was the goat milk. Then we have some cow's milk that we can sell, and we got, guys, 81,000 liters. That is pretty darn insane. This trailer can hold 64,000 liters, so yeah. And then we got some buffalo milk. I just forgot to check it actually, but it is not 81,000 liters, that's for sure. I'm very glad that I did move the manure heap, because then I, in the same run, also got some more space here to turn around. But you can see where it has been, and that is okay. 64,000 liters of milk. Oh yeah. That is okay, I guess. And it is down heavy. Yeah. This livestock mod in here so I can see more animals. It works pretty darn good. I am very satisfied with that. When I'm gonna get some more money on the bank account so I can do some more stuff, and yes, that will come probably faster than we think, then we're gonna place some more trees down around the map, just to try to make some kind of environment. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna place some more trees down, okay? What should we do in the rest of the episode? The time is only 11 AM. I think we're gonna move into November, and then I have a hope that we can mow our grass field. I don't know, but I gotta hope. So that should be possible, I think. And then we got already a lot of digestate down at the BGA in front of us. So I need some kind of a stinky spreader for that, and that will cost me a lot of money, so we need some money, and that's why we got this, because I think we can make some money out of this. At least that is my hope. Good morning, it is November the 1st. All the milk from yesterday is down at the dairy. Sorry. And we got total mixed ration. That is amazing. But yet again, now it is a new month. We got so much milk. I think it was 84,000 liters of cow's milk and over 40,000 liters of buffalo milk, and the same with goat's milk. That is insane. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up auto drive so they can drive back and forward all the time. As you can see, yesterday we had 113,000 on the bank account. Today we got 164,000. That is because despite a little bit of a loss in the selling process, then I have set the dairy to sell automatic. That is quite convenient. It's okay that we're gonna lose a little bit in the process, because then we also don't need to do that ourselves. So that's amazing. They got total mixed ration in here for the first time, and I think they got over 600,000 liters right now. That is really good. But I think we are almost out of hay in this production. And now it's raining. That's not good for the hay drying, but we need to make some hay. Let's see. I'm not... No, I'm too far away. But now, yeah. So let's see here. What does it say? Yeah, I think that's the hay. We also need some silage, guys. I think I have a couple of silage bales. Straw, we got plenty of straw. Okay. How much total mixed ration will the cows eat? 350,000 liters each month. So we got for... We should have for 4 days, basically. Almost 4 days. Okay. I hope we can make grass cut from both of the grass fields this year, so we can keep up during the winter time. That could be the best. Straw, I don't think I need to shred any more straw bales right now. They got plenty of straw, he says. Yeah, this is amazing. And yes, I have auto drive courses to do this, but I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna do this myself. I think it is quite cozy to hold total mixed ration. Yeah. But I would really, really like the rain to stop before I'm gonna mow my grass field. Because of the cinematic, of course, and also because of the hay drying process. Yeah, we also need to tit, of course. But what point is there in titting when it's raining, right? Yeah. This is the last total max ration for this time around, so now we need some grass. I can also cut the grass in the cow's pasture, but I don't really want to do that. I must admit that. Now we go in here like that, and then I'm gonna set up auto drive to hold all the milk. I just need to make the courses, and I hope that the rain gonna stop meanwhile. Oh, it looks good with all the goats in there, doesn't it? I think it looks so cool. Look at that. So many goats. This is the first run. I've just made a little test, and this is the first complete run that AutoDrive gonna do with goat's milk down to the dairy. The sun is on the way. That is pretty darn nice. Now it should drive. What are you doing now? So you need a break, or what's going on? Huh. I don't know what was up to that. I hope it will work. Let me put it like that. And I have not spelled unload correct. I can see that. You can probably not see that if you're going to see this on a cell phone, but I have spelled it. I don't know how to pronounce that, but with an O instead of U. So it is unload. Unload. It is unload. Oh man. What have I done? Yeah, as I told you before, the sun is on the way, and then we can finally start to mow the grass. At least the first grass field. It is ready to cut. And I think I'm gonna... I hope I can cut the other grass field as well this year, so we can make the first entire field to a hay field, or hay. Hay, we're gonna make it to hay, okay? We're gonna see you when the sun is shining again. I think we're gonna prepare the mowing here, so I hope the rain gonna stop. I really want to mow the first grass field today. Oops. That was the... let's see here. Oh, look at the tires. It looks really good when it's raining. I hate the rain, but I like the rain, you know. Yeah, we got the setup here. Amazing. It looks actually good, but I don't know how realistic it is to mow grass with tracks here. I must admit that, but it looks good. It looks good. Do we got the header? I cannot remember my tether at all right now. Do I have one? Yeah. Okay, we got that one. Okay. Yeah, I could not remember that. Well, let's do this. Into this. Nice. And let me see. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh well, I just have to cough, you know. There we go. Yeah, the rain should stop. Let us see, should we drive that way around? I really just want to check if the grass field is ready, because I do not know that at all. Grass ready to harvest, 840,000 liters, yeah. And this one need one grow stage, so we can... No. Ready to harvest, okay. 879,000 liters. Whoa, guys. We can get almost 1.6, almost 1.7 million liters. Huh. That is crazy. What? Oh. Okay, you can just pass me. That's a truck. Go. He is hauling milk. Nice. Look at that. Oh yeah. That's cool. And look how the mowers is blowing in the wind. Almost romantic, right? This is just so cool. He is hauling milk. The dairy gonna sell itself. Everything is automated. That is really cool. Automated dairy. I like it. Hold on, lot. We're gonna make the right turn here. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. I have set it to drive a little bit carefully, just to be sure, you know. Right here we do have our grass field. I have set my joystick up like that. I have done that through a couple of years now, but when one button gonna unfold everything. That is pretty darn nice. Look at that. Well, I'm just gonna sit here and wait. I got a little coffee and a little cake in my tractor, and I'm gonna enjoy the view over my nice grass field until the rain is stopped, and then I will see you in a little cinematic. Okay, luckily I got my DaVinci Resolve editing software because I have a couple of game crashes. And this is the first recording, the cinematic was the first recording with the new patch 1.20, I think it calls. And if you're looking here, I have stopped auto drive. This is me driving and I got no other driving on the map. And I got really unstable FPS. Maybe it doesn't look like that for you guys, but if you're looking at my tires, you can see it. And if I'm gonna take up the good old FPS HUD, look at that. What in the world is going on? I'm all the way down to 49, 55 FPS. And I have removed 21 mods just now, just to see if that was anything regards to that. I hate to play when it is like this. So yeah, man, I really don't know what to do. I have deleted all my shader catch in DaVinci, all my gym catch and shader catch in the game, and all the shader catch in my AMD graphic card software, and I have done a lot of things, guys. But this field is the field I want to make into silage, and that is the reason why I didn't start it with the windrow. Man, you know, I forgot it. So Now we have not a windrow, but like this. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused right now because of this. I was just about to say shit, but I think it is some and a word I don't want to say, but right now this is not good. I have to record in 3 hours together with Murphy, and I can only imagine how this will work in a dedicated server. G-Portal is not the best anyway, so but I think I need to see on the struggle to see if it is the same there, or maybe it is map related. Maybe I have to switch map. I don't know. I don't want to play like this. Yeah. Well, anywho, all the milk and the buffalo milk and the goat's milk is down at the dairy. I have also started to put manure down to the PGA with auto drive. As I told you, it is paused at the moment. It is right here, but we can start it again because this is not that. Because of that, he got 60,000 liters and he would drive down to the PGA with that. Let's just check here if I'm gonna do this. I can turn off the mowers. Now it doesn't drive at all. And then we can just check here if we got the same still. Yeah. Yeah, we do. That is a little bit strange. I've also tried to take out the, the livestock visual animal mod in there, but it was not that. It's a little bit strange, guys. We're gonna take this down to the PGA, and then we're gonna... Can it be because of the dairy? Yeah. I'm gonna check my log, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Is he using the turn signal? Otherwise I'm gonna fire him. Yeah, yes, that's good. That is very good. I like this PGA area down here. I think it is good. If I can solve this FPS thing here, then the field next to the PGA here, the big field, I want to buy that eventually. It will cost 1.2 million, but I really want myself a big cornfield because I have one more production I want to place down up next to my silo. So we can make some other stuff. Other stuff needs to be done. There we go, look at that. Oh yeah, he will drive 10 times because we got a little more than 600,000 liters of manure. So I'm just gonna let the computer run for that. How do you do, guys? I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the 12,000 animal mega farm. And welcome to a new beginning. We are on the rolling farmlands of Michigan. And we are looking at some cows. Well, a long story short, due to some technical issues on Wilker's farm, then I had to switch map. And I have used 7 hours to set all this up. Now we are here and I think we are good. We can still have just, I cannot remember the exact number, but it is 12,000, I think it is 12,600 and then some animals. And the 6,000 of those is cows. We got a very big cow pen. That is good. We did have cows, chickens and goats on Wilker's farm, and we do also have that right here. The cow barn, the cow pen is big. Let me just put you up in the air like we just don't care. If we got some frame drops right now, then it is because I have just updated all my graphics driver and all that. I have tried to fly around the map, but maybe there will be a little bit here and there. This is the cow house, cow barn. It starts here and then it go all the way around here and over here. So it is big. This is the start plot, but I have rebuilt the entire farm totally. So yeah, the cows are here, and over here we got the, I'm gonna fly a little bit fast. Right here we do have for the pig pen. Mike, it is called the pig pen. And yeah, it is also massive. So I'm looking forward to get that up and run. I have almost the same equipment, and I have the pig food mixer. I have also the new dairy we just bought. And right here I do have a bale storage. You know, this is just the in-game bale storage. I thought it could be perfect, actually. Or it's not the in-game. I think, actually, I went with the Oxy. I cannot remember that. And this is my TMR mixer station, as we also had on Wilker's farm. There we go. So, this is the, not the main farm, but the farm number 1. We still got the mean machine. It looks so evil. Ha! There we go. Yeah, there will probably also be some frame drop here, I can see that. We're just gonna unhook the trailer. We're gonna use that today. We got fields we can harvest, and I've also mowed a grass field so we can set that. Yeah, there you can see we got some frame drops. It will be better. It will be better. I'm gonna take you over to my farm number 2. Oh, I like this map exactly because of the hills and all that. There is a lot more environment on this map. The field to the left is also my field. I really want the field to the right at some point. And we still got the big butt. It is way too big for this, but I do want it, and I do have it. This is the next field here to the left is also my field, and I do have 2 more fields ready to harvest. I think we are busy. Let me put it like that. We are busy. Up here we got farm number 2, and this is still the big Silibugu silo I got here with the American flag, of course. Yeah, it is amazing. Maybe there is some things here and there I need to twist a little bit with regards to decoration and all that, but now I really just want to record. Yeah, this is the silo. Over here we got goats and we got chickens. Look at the hills. I think it looks so cool. So darn cool. Yeah, in there we got the chickens. They just enjoy their new pen. And over here we got the little plow for the big butt. Oh, I'm looking forward to give that a spin. We didn't have the chance to plow on Wilker's farm, so we're gonna do that here. And here is my house, and I have placed down a shed here as well. And I do also got my little dirt bike so I can drive quick around the map, just if I need to do some stuff. And we have, oh, if I can drive down here, we got a little shed here as well for gear. Yeah, nothing to see here, so we're gonna reverse again, and then we can just drive down to the goats. Yeah, and I got the engine mod on this. That's why it sounds a little bit different. And over here we do have the goats, and they are already starting to produce some goat's milk that we can sell. That is amazing. And over here I can store the milk just as we did on Workers Farm, so we can drive it up to the dairy. And this is also my field ready to harvest. Let me just show you the map. Up here, up north, next to the amount of money, 326,000, we got the farm number 1 with the cows and the pigs. Then we got those 2 fields, and all this is grass. The big field here, number 27, it is mowed. We need to tend it, and we do got a tractor right here that is with the mower, so we need to mow that at some point. Then we got a big field here ready to harvest. Wheat here, number 54, and soybeans up here, number 9. And then down here, we do have the farm number 2. And 20, that is where we are right now, there, and 20 is also ready to harvest. So we do have quite a bit of fields. The very good thing is the shop is just up here, so it is close to the farms. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. I like it. There we go. So I think we're gonna use this one for gardening, even though it is a little bit slow. Yeah. But the other one has the mowers on. Yeah. Oh man. I think we're gonna use this for gardening, guys. We got a lot of fields ready to harvest, and we gonna have a lot of straw out of those fields. That is amazing. Big butt. I think we're gonna use this for carting the header down to the fields. That will be the best, I think. Whoa. Hello. Where are you driving? Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna see if we're gonna drive to the right field, right? We still got a big old case combine. That is amazing. Look at the strobes on the back. It looks so cool, I think. Nice. Do you like my farm build here in Michigan? I think it looks so cool. We still got the auto-load trailer for bales, and yeah, basically we got the same stuff. We got a truck, trailer, liquid trailer, we got all the goodies. Nice. So, the jobs we have today is harvesting, tedding, baling, mowing, but we cannot do all this in this episode here, I know that, but we got 2 days per month, so we can do some of it today, some of it tomorrow, and some of it in between, you know? Yeah, the roads are quite narrow here. I have turned off the traffic because there was traffic jam all the freaking time, and my patience was no longer existing, so I turned it off. I turned it off, guys. Down here we got the header, the telehandler, and all the way back, I'm just going to turn on my mouse, all the way back here we got the trailer waiting for the first unload, the second and the third unload. The fields are not that in that good shape regards to fertilizing, rolling, lime and all that. So right now it is just a matter of harvesting and then of course bale it all up so we can get our fields great again, if you know what I mean. There we go, look at that. It looks so cool. Right guys, it looks so cool. Nice. I will see you when I am done. The harvest is done and we got 295,000 liters of wheat from 2 fields, but it is not all gone. Because we do also have one more field we need to harvest, but we're gonna do that in the next episode. I have also baled all the straw. And just as it was on the Wilgers farm, we do got auto load for the bales. That is amazing. We do also got total mixed ration for the cows, so we can hopefully give them some food. You never know if we got that much food for the cows. Yeah, I don't know how much there is in that actually. There we go. Okay, we do not have the moisture system anymore on this playthrough, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I'm gonna set my grass field and then I'm gonna let it be for one day before we can windrow and bale it. I don't want to say too much about that. It was due to some technical issues with that mod. We do also got the dairy on the map again, and we do also got the BGA. That is amazing. I don't know if you can hear the birds in the microphone right now, but they are some noisy birds outside. There we go. Because my window is open, and yeah, as you can see, the bales are a little bit bigger than normal. Otherwise we could drive here and pick up bales forever and ever. We don't want to do that. We can turn off the beacons. We don't need the beacons in here. I hope you did enjoy the little harvesting cinematic. I have discovered a thing. Lately all my videos has not been in 4K on YouTube, but I am recording in 4K and I am editing in 4K. But my encoder in DaVinci Resolve was set to the wrong encoder, so I hope I got that solved now. You never know, right? There is some things I really want to do here. I have looked into some stuff here. Let's see. This field we got here, I really want to buy that, and it leads all the way. Let's run a little bit fast. All the way around here and all the way up to a field up here. I want to buy all this and turn it all into a grass field. That could be so awesome. It could be a cool grass field. I cannot remember the price because yeah, I cannot remember that. And together with this field we're driving on here, of course. We need to plant some potatoes for the pig food we got from the other farm. We got canola, sorghum, and we do also got the wheat as we just harvested now. So we just need some potatoes so we can make the pig food. But as far as I remember, we could plant potatoes was that in March. So there's a little bit of time to do that, that's for sure. And we don't want a big potato field. I do think some of the smaller grass fields on the other side there, I think we're gonna turn that into a smaller potato field. I want to say potato field, of course. There we go. Are we done with this field? I think Those bales here are a little bit bigger than the bales on the other field over there, so I don't know if we are able to pick them up together with those bales here. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. We are not. So we're gonna drive those up to the bale storage because... No, you know what? I think we're gonna put all this in the bale shredder so we can have some bedding for the cows, because the cow shed doesn't take any bales. That is the whole reason for we got the bale shredder, right? I really like this map. I have never seen this map before. The cows are doing great. I do like it. So let's see if we're gonna go in here. We're gonna find the bale shredder over here. And we do got a lot of straw here. You're saying, who in the world has parked a... Wait right there. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can give it a little push. Yeah, no problem at all. We should be able to fill it up here. It will take some time. We got 2, 4, 6, we got 10 bales. And that, yeah. Also the last bales here. Just to show you how big those bales are. Look at that. We got 600,000 liters right now. 700,000. So that is some big bales. But yeah, we like it. We like it. And we're gonna drive around here. I like all my painting on this farmyard. I think it looks good. Oh, that big pot. It is way too big for this map, but man, I like it. I think I've reset the trailer now. I do believe that after the latest patch, I've also heard other YouTubers complain about it. There is some frame issues, some FPS issues on... Why can we not pick it up? Issues with the game. Man, I hate it. There we go. Because I cannot do that kind of quality that I want, but I do luckily got DaVinci Resolve, the paid version, the studio version, so I can make it up in there. Not perfect, but almost perfect. So, you know what I used to say, almost like a pro. Yeah. I saw that Farmer Murphy and I think also the Toffel has some issues with this. Man, I hope I can build myself. I got a very powerful PC right now with the AMD 7900 XTX graphic card, and it is a good graphic card, but I really want to try to have the RTX 5090. Then I'm gonna use my existing PC for a streaming PC, so I can install a capture card in that, and then it can deal with all the recording. Yeah, I have looked a lot into that. I love tech and all that, but when it comes to PC, I am a little bit stupid, you know, so thanks to YouTube, I can learn a lot. That was the last bales. Yeah, it doesn't look good right here, but yeah, man. That's the way it is. Let's go inside. There we go. Amazing. Should we put those bales in storage? I think we're gonna do that because then we can Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Because then we can try that as well. And it is in here. Let's go outside so we can see some stuff. It should be, yeah, just right here. I have not made much space for myself, that's for sure. Can we do it here? No? Okay. I think I'm gonna remove this. Oops. That's my farm stick. Look at that. It is so stupid. There we go. It is gone. Can we then do something like this? Maybe I should install the lock so I can lock the axle when I'm reversing with this. Yeah, this will work. That is good. We got all the bales collected. That is amazing. Now, I really want to make a tidding cinematic, but I am a little bit afraid that it will not be good because of those frame drops here, and I hate to talk about it, but that is just a reality. So yeah, we're gonna try that together to start the setting. Otherwise I have to do it off cam and find some another way to make a cinematic. Yeah. If this will be a failure or fiasco, what you can call it, then we're gonna have a production that can dry the grass for us, because I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this. What do you think about my farm? I would really like to know that. After the cinematic was done, then what you see now, it is, I think, 5 days later in real life. So if I'm gonna repeat myself in some way or the other, I do apologize, but I cannot remember what I said for 5 days ago. That is my life. Yeah. That Zilibugu silo over there, that is really amazing. What a building. I do like it. And the way the fact that you can get the, amongst other flags, but you can get the United States flag on it, it is nice. It is nice. Now we're gonna do this together. I don't know, I think the field to the left needs to be plowed. The field to the right. Can we direct seed? Yeah. We're gonna see grass in that field to the right. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now let us see. Gonna unfold this. And let's see how that will perform. But it looks good, right? And this looks good. I'm gonna drop it down. Is it okay? Yeah. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna make a cinematic here. Maybe? Yeah, we're gonna do that. I will see you when I am done. Oh well, the tedding is done. Now we just need to let it dry until tomorrow so we can windrow and we can also bale it up. We got one field, the little field with meat we have harvested, it needs lime. The big field doesn't need anything. We can just dive. Oh. Is a cow in my farmyard. What are you doing right there, young lady? Can you please tell me that the dirt doesn't taste that real? This looks fun. Oh boy. Stupid cows. Oh yeah, well, what should you do? What should we do? We need a pressure washer. Uh-oh, we do not have that. Then we just have to wait, right? This tractor here, we're gonna need that a little bit still. Here we go. Because the cows need some food. I have automated this with auto drive, but we can do that the first run ourselves. Should we do that? Yeah, I think we should do that. And this is my... Yeah, now we have to use it for tedding as well, but it is my feeding tractor actually. We got the trailer right here. That's the same trailer we got on a workers farm. Like that. And then the auto drive route I have done, it is actually this way. See if I can remember that. We're gonna look from the outside. Like that. The auto drive will drive this way. I managed to do this with auto drive. It is not easy because there is not that much space, as you can see. But if auto drive can do it, then I can do it, right? Yeah, there we go. And then we can just go down here. Oi. And I have lowered the ground here so I can be here with a bigger trailer. That was... I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that on any way or the other? If I'm gonna turn off the light, maybe? Yeah, maybe you can see it a little bit. I have to do it because, you know, otherwise this trailer could not be there. We got... Whoa, we got 1 million. There we go. Look at that. That is nice. This trailer is not that big, so maybe I'm gonna use auto drive for that a little bit later. And we are full. That was good. Maybe you can see the ground if now I'm gonna drive here. Look at the tractor now. You can see we're gonna raise up a little bit, right? Yeah. Clever Mike. Clever Mike. Then we can drive over here. We also need to put some straw in for bedding. We can just give them one load, I think. And auto drive cannot manage to go to the right here into the cow barn. So actually I have set up auto drive to drive like this. I can show you that in a little second. Then auto drive gonna do this and this. I can actually I can actually not remember if I have tested this, but I think the cinematic you just saw with the tedding, it has been, I don't know, 4 or 5 days since I've recorded that. You know, real life. They're gonna get a lot of food here. That is amazing. We can set auto drive to do the next load. Okay, let's see this run here. I'm a little bit excited to see that. Oh, look at the turn signal on the trailer. It looks good. Dynamic turn signal on my crampy trailer. Ah, yeah. That's amazing. I have set up the other red case mower to mow the last grass we got. But I do believe we have to use that for the lime job as well. Just see the straw bales in there. That's amazing. And then we should... Oh yeah, it just works. Look at that. Look how tight it is. And yeah, that's amazing. Look at that. Cool. And now what? Oh, okay. Then we can unload this. That will be great. Next time we're gonna make the silage bales, we're gonna seed some grass, and we do also have the last field to harvest. Maybe I'm gonna do that off cam because we have seen so much harvesting now. Or maybe we can let the harvester run in the background in the next episode. Maybe we should do that so some stuff can happen there as well. Look how careful it is driving. Guys, it is amazing, and I do love this cow pasture here. I think it looks so great. Yeah. But it works. That is really, really good news. Drives a little bit fast, but it works. That's cool. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that is amazing. I'm considered to take this field or the other field you can see that has been mowed in windrows and put potatoes in them. I think this field will be maybe a little bit too small. I could plow the fields together, but yeah, I don't want to do that. So maybe we're just gonna keep growing grass in this area here. We can do that for hay, maybe for the goats. Yeah, we could do that. The big field we have harvested today in the cinematic, I'm gonna seed grass in that, and when that is cut, then I think we're gonna put that into silage, because yeah, we do also have silage here, but we got the bigger grass field right now. We have tedded, so I think we got hay enough. At least that was what was hoped for. So yeah, we have to look into that, right? But I think that will be a silage field next time. Not next time, but when we're gonna cut the big field, we're gonna make that into silage. As I told you, all the fields in combination with that big field, this field down here, this is the field I'm talking about. When we're gonna buy those 4 fields, all this will be our main grass field. Yeah, that is a big field for grass, but the cows can actually hold almost 5 million liters of total mixed ration. And we do need a lot of food, that's for sure. A totally another thing, those mowers here are so incredible. That is, after my opinion, the best mower setup you can have in Farming Simulator 25. Are you agree with me? Please let me know down in the comments. I hope you I really hope you like this farm build I have done here. I am enjoying this so much. This is the first episode from this farm build, but I feel that I have been here forever and ever because I have used many days to record this. I do like it. I have not shown you guys the BGA yet, and I have not shown you the dairy production yet, but it is on the map, and I'm gonna show you that in another day when we're gonna use it. There we go. Now this field and the other field, it is ready to not harvest. Mike, come on. To be built up into silage. I feel like there is a mower running. There we go. And the field to the left, we can windrow and bear that in the next episode, because then we are in September the 2nd, then it is dry enough. And this field in here, that's the field we need to lime. And we're gonna do that. I was just about to say right now, but I realized I do not have a lime spreader, so I'm gonna buy this for 89,800. There we go. Let's pick it up here up at the shop. The shop is luckily very close to, let's say, one of the farms. The cornfield in there to the left, I really want that. I really want this cornfield. But, Mike, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. You do not got unlimited money. Now we have to rebuild some of the stuff we had to do from worker, or rather we did on workers farm. So one thing at the time, and there we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like this with the black chassis and white rim color, and also white cover for lime. Yeah, that's amazing. We do got fertilizer in our seeders, so that is good. I do have a liquid fertilizer tank. I do not have a herbicide tank yet. And the production where I could make liquid fertilizer, I do not have that installed anymore. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna buy it and put it into that silo. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Right here we can... The auto drive is, yeah, they are on a break for total mix ration apparently. There is no more total mix ration at the moment. Now look at that. No animation. I do not like that at all. Maybe we should drive a little bit closer. Yeah, I don't know why. I hope we got animation on the lime spreader, that it is not a problem on the map. The liquid lime didn't work on workers farm. Do you guys remember that? That was unfortunate, because I really want to use the liquid lime, you know. 90%, and we are almost full right there. That is good. Let's get into the field and get that field limed. It doesn't need plowing, but I got a little problem with seeding directly on lime. I do not like it, so we're gonna not plow it, but we're gonna cultivate it, and that will be with the big pot. And I got a big surprise with the big pot for you guys, but you have to wait and see that in the next episode. Right here we can put some lime on. Oh yeah, I missed some straw. I can see that. That's the way it is. Now look at this. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is good. And it works, right? Let's just check. Yeah, it does. That's good. That is very good. So next time we have a lot of fields to work on. We will not be bored, that's for sure. I hope you like this Should we call it restart on the 12,000 animal mega farm right here on the rolling farmlands of Michigan? Good morning, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Yeah, it is early. The time is 7 a.m. September the 2nd. And if I can unfold this, yeah, then we can windrow all the hay. We need to, let me see, bale the grass for silage. Can you turn off on, please? Oh, now all the hay appeared. Okay. Yeah, we need to do that. All the grass into silage as well. Field 20 is being harvested right now. That is let me show you here on the map. Right here, the harvester is right there, and we got a cutter down here that will cut up to the silo, so they are doing that. That is really, really good. Well, we're gonna get the big butt on the field today. I know I got direct seeding, okay? But I really, really want to cultivate with the big butt before we're gonna see grass in the big field. This will be good because I think we're gonna get a lot of hay from this field, and this is the grass we want to bale into some, oops, what I'm doing. Raise. There we go. Yeah, that's the grass we're gonna bale into silage, because right now the cows do got just around 1 million liters of total mixed ration, but we do not got any more products, so we can make more total mixed ration. That is quite important. And this hay here is also for my goats. They need some hay bale as well. And as you can see, this is quite a big field actually. So I think we're gonna get a lot of hay out of this. That will be good. I'm just sitting and considering if I should find a worker on the farm that could do this, and then I could bale the grass in there into silage, so we could get that done. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, but we can just check if the harvester is doing okay before we're gonna go into that. Yeah, he is doing pretty darn good, and is almost full as well. That is pretty good. This is the first setland, as you probably can see, so we're gonna get quite a lot, but the field needs fertilizer and it needs plowing, so there is a lot of stuff that needs to be done here. The yield potential is just around 80,000 liters for this harvest, so yeah, it could be better, and it will be better, of course. Look at that. It is a beautiful, beautiful view with this silo in the background. Goats, everything. He's full now. Okay. And the beacons on the back of that harvester look just looking so awesome. Now, let's just check before we're gonna go into the baling if I have set this up correct. With auto drive, course play, and all that in combination. We got a baler down there that probably could be a little bit in the way. I've not thought about that. Oh well, maybe we just need to move that with yeah, some kind of vehicle. Okay, you're gonna reverse quite a bit here. I must admit that. Should that be enough, do you think that? Or do you just gonna waste more diesel? There we go, look at that. That's good. He is 95% full as it is right now. 96. 7. Okay, he gonna fill up total. Okay. Yeah. And there we go. Now the black beast should start to drive in a little second, maybe. Look at that. I'm just a little bit worried about the distance to the pipe, if that is set up correct, because I have not done anything about that. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I'm a big old fan right there. This is episode 8 already. You know, when you're gonna start a new Let's Play, you just think, oh, this is the first episode, that is awesome. And suddenly, boom, just are on episode 8, 10, 12, 14. It goes so fast. And this is working just so darn perfect. There is a bit of stuttering right now because we have 2 cosplay ongoing and we have 1 auto drive going, so that is a lot to manage at the moment. Baler is lowered down. There we go. And yeah, this is 2-time bales, so they are just ever so slightly bigger than normal. There we go. Oh, get it. And it would drive that slow. Why is that? Okay. That is a little bit special, maybe. Okay. How fast are we driving? Okay, 10. I think this can drive a little bit faster, maybe 15. Yeah. That should be doable, right? There we go. A lot better, a lot better. And the wind blowing is going good. I cannot see the guy, but I hope it goes as it should. Otherwise, we're gonna fire the guy. We cannot have people work on the farm that is not doing the job correct, he says. I got 33 silage bales out of that, and each bale are 7,000 liters, so that is a good amount, over 200,000 liters of upcoming silage. They are in my storage. That is so good. The harvesting is almost done, and the windrowing of the hay is done, so I just need to bale up all the hay so we can feed the sheeps. And no, we do not got sheep. We do not got sheep or sheeps. We do have goats. So we need to feed the goats, and then we can... I think we're gonna get a lot of hay, so I think we can have 1 load of hay bales in the total mixed ration production, and we can get the rest on storage. I think we're gonna do it like that. Yeah. And this just works perfect. it is nice to have some help here on this big old farm. And we still need to feed the chickens as well. And then we have to look into some pigs at some point, but we need to plant some potatoes first of all, so we can make some pig food. What do I see here? We got some goat's milk. That is pretty darn good. And right here we can... yeah, we also need to build up all this. Yeah, but we don't need to do that right now. I guess you should drive into the field because the combine is done. So let's just check how much wheat do we got in our silo now. We should have a good amount. Where is that? 371,000. That is actually pretty good from 3 fields, but they have not been in that good state. They need... some of them needs lime, some needs plowing, some needs fertilizer and all that, you know. So, but we are done with this. Okay, guys, it is time for you and me to listen to this engine. It is a beast. I got a custom engine sound in this. It sounds so good. I have to say that. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. That is amazing. So we're gonna get the cultivator, but we need to take it out with this because I don't think the big bot can go in here. And yes, guys, I know the big bot is too big for those roads on this map, but man, I really just want to use it because I have some plans with even bigger fields than we got right now. Yeah. Let me see. I think we're gonna line it up a little bit better. If I am able to do that. If I got the skills, you know. All the workers are stopped working right now because I just want to get this going in a nice little cinematic. Here we go. We can just put this to a side here, like that. We're gonna jump out in the animal mod. How much manure do we got here? It says it's not connected to anything. That's a lie because I got 44,000 liters of poo in here. Okay, we have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we have to move it a little bit closer. It sounds so freaking good. Oh man. The turn signal is so small so we hardly can see it, right? That's the telehandler. Oh man, oh man. It is on the entire width of the road. Yeah, why not? This is amazing. I just have to do it, you know. We're gonna cultivate the big field, the big old field that we're gonna put grass in. And then I'm gonna cultivate the little field to the left here afterwards. Can we do this without drive into any signs? Oh, that was close. Oh yeah. The power. Yeah, I still need to bale everything up, but this is just amazing. Guys, I'm gonna do a cinematic here and then I will see you when we are done. Oh well, as you can see, the big field is cultivated now. I hope you did enjoy the little cinematic. And the little field in front of us is almost done. That is so cool to see that big bot operate in the field. It looks amazing. And as you probably can see, I am baling the hay. It is a little bit bigger bales, but I don't think I have to tell you that anymore. Otherwise, I cannot do nothing else than just, you know, pick up bales, and pick up bales. So the field over there to the right, we just cultivated. We're gonna see grass in that field, but the field behind me, I don't know what to seed in that. Maybe I'm gonna let it be until the soybean has been harvested, because then we could plow the fields together. Maybe? I don't know. And the field we're driving on right now, it will not be a grass field anymore, so we need to find a crop that we maybe have to use for animals. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we have to look into that. And I need to bring some of those hay bales over to my goats. And I don't want to forget to give my chickens some food as well, because they actually do not have any food at all. So that we also need to do. I don't know how much food the sheep. I keep calling the sheep. I don't know how much food the goats can hold. We could maybe see that in the menu if I can drive just a little bit straight here, maybe? You never know where we're gonna end. Can we see that? No, we cannot see that actually. Okay. They do got some meadow, but they can hold quite a lot of ink. Okay. Yeah. I was just thinking about if we just should use the telehandler, or we actually should take the big trailer with a load of bales and then they just can take what they need. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it like that. I got the trailer ready to collect the bales. And the big butt is done. That is nice. It is, if I'm gonna activate my mouse here, it is the field over here we got soybeans in. When that have been harvested, then we could plow this together. Yeah, I would like to have some big fields. Now we got the big butt. Yeah, why not? It is a good thing that we're gonna get all this hay. And yeah, there is a lot of hay. For sure. And the cool tractor here, it is just big enough for the baler. And then some, and then some. That is amazing. I think after I have put another engine sound in the big butt, it sounds so darn amazing when it have to pull up at the heels over there. Man, it sounds good. Oh yeah. That is really cool. So, yeah, there was a straw bale on the field. The big butt was fighting with the straw bale at some point. I can see it right now. I don't know if you are able to see that yet. So we're gonna seed grass over there today. We're gonna do that in a cinematic as well. But things will take a long time when you have so big fields as we got. And of course we got big fields because we got many animals to take care of. But I don't know what I should do if I not had Autodrive and Cosplay to help me. AKA clever workers. Relax, Mike, they are not that clever anyway, but you know. Amazing. Yeah, you can probably not see it, but right here we got all the hay bales. 630,000 liters. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go down here so we can, hopefully we can give the goats some food. Right here. If we got a little bit of stuttering, then I got a baler. Cosplay is baling up the field down there. If it's still driving, I don't know. Oh, oi. I don't hope they're gonna take it all. Oh, maybe I should do some terraforming right there. Are they filling up at all? No? Okay. Exciting. Oh, maybe I should get that exit lock, right? I keep forgetting that. Why will they not take the bales? Do we need to do some terraforming right here? That should not be the reason why. Or what? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Like that. Let's see if they're gonna take it now, or was I not close enough, or... I cannot get any closer than this, I think. So let's see if we can do it with the telehandler instead. It's a little bit weird that I not could unload the bales. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Let's see if we're gonna take one bale at the time. Like that. I cannot see the baler is baling over there. What is he doing? Now let's see if this is better. We hope, right? Yeah, we hope. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. Nice. And they can actually have quite a lot. So we're gonna give them some bales. Let's do that. We do also got the meadow, so they don't need 10 bales. I also need some for my total mixed ration, of course. We can give them... That was 4 bales. Let's give them... Should we give them... No. Let's just check here. Oh, 91,000. Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna regret this. Oops, I'm driving on another field. Man, come on, Mike. Don't hope you're gonna see me, right? Yeah. We're gonna take 4 more bears. The rest gonna go in the TMR production. Yeah. Then we have to wait until the silage is ready. And we can do this. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at that. That was good. We're gonna park this right here. I don't want to look down in the ground, you know. We're gonna put the rest up in the oopsie. TMR production. Let's just check if the baler is stuck. I got a suspicion that he is on the way to Riverbend Springs or something like that. If there not was a tree right there, then I think he was on the way to Riverbend Springs. Yeah, let's see if he's gonna drive that way. It looks... Yeah. It looks... I don't know. I hope we do not gonna get any more troubles out of that. Can we go this way here? Can I make a road here eventually? That could be quite awesome when we're gonna buy this field. Yeah. It could be awesome, right? Now, let's see if we can unload the bales in the TMR mixer. Like that. Oh, that we got the big bot over. Okay. We should be able to do this, guys. Oh, yeah. That was good. Okay. Great. So, how much... Oh, yeah, silage. We do not got any silage. That is not good. We got... Hey, 388,000. Yeah, it is producing the total mixed ration quite fast. We're gonna just park this right here. And then we can bring the big bot in to the farmyard. And when the baling is done, then we're gonna get our frame rate back again. Then we can seed some grass in the big field. Oh, the sound on this is amazing. We don't need to cultivate anymore. The big grass field we just have made hay out of, it doesn't require anything. We just have to seed directly on that. Yeah. Oh yeah, will you look at that? Like a glove. Oh well. The baler is done. The cultivator's right here. We're gonna put the cultivator in again. I'm gonna find myself some kind of a pressure washer for next time. I don't want the in-game one, you know. I'll want a modded one, but I don't know what we got available. I have to look into that so we can clean the equipment. I know we got, I used that on Kinlake at double gun. I do like the double gun, but let's see what we can do there. Do I got the skills for this, guys? I don't know. I have not collected the straw bales yet. I'm gonna do that yeah, later. If I'm not gonna do it now, then I'm gonna do it later, right? Yeah, that's the way it is. The combine is there. We need a seeder. I think we got the seeder over here. I'm a little bit... I don't know why that manure heap is not connected to... anything. Last time it was connected. And in here, here it says manure 15,000 liters. I'm a little bit confused here, guys. Huh. I know there is 15,000 liters and 44 in the manure heap right there. So if I'm gonna sleep until tomorrow when this episode is done, then we can see if we got anything. Who in the world has parked a baler right there? Mike. We gonna see if we can get this out from here. There we go. We do not got any seed or solid fertilizer in this, but we do got it in our silos here and there, such to say. Right here is the seeds, I think. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna take... Can we have anything else in seed here? No, we cannot. Okay, seed. There we go. And then the solid fertilizer. Is that the one over here? I cannot remember, guys. It must be right. Yeah, I think. Yes, 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 yes. That's perfect. Uh-oh. But I do not got any. It is quite expensive. We don't need to buy that much. We're gonna buy 10,000 liters for 17,000. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And we're gonna have grass. There we go. I hope I got enough, of course. And we're gonna close that. Yes. Yes, yes, sir. We're gonna do this. And the field we have cultivated here next to the soybean field, I've decided to wait to do anything about that until the soybean is harvested, then we can plow the fields together. The old grass field with the hay in it, I don't know what to seed in that yet. But I need to figure that out. I need to figure that out. We're gonna go in here. There we go. And just here. Then we can put grass in the ground. That would be a massive grass field, just as we wanted. Lean back and enjoy the ride. And there we go, the grass is seeded. Now the field needs some rolling. And there is a roller that I want, but I have not bought the roller yet. And I'm not gonna do it just yet. So yeah, we should do it right because it is grass. Oh man, I just got that thought that if we just gonna let it grow, then we cannot roll it afterwards. Okay. That was not what I wanted to. Let me see here. Yeah, it is fertilized, but it needs rolling. Let me see. It is very expensive. Oh man. But I really want it, you know. Close your eyes and let it go. There we go. 58,000 in the bank account. That was an expensive roller, man. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, we did it. I hope you did enjoy the cinematic, guys. Yeah. We do have some crop we can sell in the silo. We are not bankrupt yet. Mark my words, yet. Oh well, it is afternoon, and I have to roll the field today. Yeah, I think they have a great time here on the farm. Looks amazing. So it is early morning. It is also October. And as you probably can see, the cow barn is a different cow barn. I have some issues with connecting the manure heap. I don't know if you can remember that from the last episode. So I redid everything. As you can see, right, we got manure right there. This is a cow barn, not a cow house. And I have put that in. It can hold, let me see here, it can hold 6,243 cows. That should be enough, I think. Do we have any milk at all yet? Yeah, we already got 30,000 liters. So the reason why I did go into October was I have to do a lot of testing. I did also want myself a pigsty that could hold manure by its own, because I could not get the manure heap to connect there either. But I also have that now because Insane Sim Guy just released this pigsty here. I say just because as I'm recording now, it is the 22th of July and it was released yesterday. Before I could do this, what you're gonna see now, I had to take a loan, buy a field, and that field, the rest of the field that is left is ready to harvest, so we have to do that today. But in the meantime, our soybean field is also ready to harvest. All this in here is my pigsty. I don't know why I have to do it when it is so dark. Give me just a little second. There we go. The time is 7:30. And right here we got pigs galore. We know we do not got the pigs yet. It is a bacon factory. I don't know yet where the manure gonna spawn, but if I'm gonna stop right here, I've put in a lot of different textures. I think it looks quite good. And we can have, guys, 1,746 animals. We still are on just over 12,000 in total when we got all the animals, and it is a big pigsty. This, I think it looks good. Maybe the manure gonna spawn right here next to the slurry. At least that is my thought. I don't know yet. We hope. And this area here was a part of this field down here in front of us. And I did a lot of stuff to make it look like this. But this field should be ready to harvest. It is also in a bad shape, but that's the way it is. Let us see, ready to harvest. Needs lime, needs plowing. Yield bonus 22%. That is bad, but it is ready to harvest and we cannot use it for anything, so I think we're just gonna sell it when the price is the best. And around here I have made a little road. Yeah, I've been busy. Let's turn off the HUD again. I do prefer to play with the HUD turned off, and Autodrive can drive here when it has to empty the trailer. That is tested, so we should be good regards to that. Let's see if farmyard can do that. Yes, no issue at all. There we go. That was a little update from me to you guys. You may ask, why do you drive in this case here? Let's drive over to the soybean field, because we're gonna harvest that field and we're gonna harvest that now. I also want to give the milk up to the dairy we got. Yeah, right here we got the soybean field. It's not the biggest field, but it is right there. That's good. Because I was traveling through the time to October, then my grass field was grow before I could manage to, oh, that's the case, manage to roll the grass field. So the big field, the big grass field is not rolled, but the roller is right there. Yeah, that's the way it is sometimes. It is hard to be a farmer. I think we can just pull in here. I hope you guys are doing good, by the way. There we go. Oh, not reverse mic. Have to go this way. I don't know why the worker should up at the shop. Funny. Sometimes things are just a little bit funny. He's up there, I can see him. Yeah. Eventually he will come down to field number 9 so he can empty the combine, because now it is time to do some harvesting. And we can do that right here. Oh, that was a sign. The sign is not there anymore. Guys, I hope you will enjoy this cinematic. Lean back, grab a cup of coffee and enjoy the ride. And that's how you're gonna harvest a nice soybean field. I got almost 20,000 liters in the trailer right now. I don't know how much we got in the combine, but I don't think it is that much. There we go, and we can unload, hopefully. As you saw in the cinematic, we got a bale on the field. Oh, just barely, just barely. Yeah, that was good. I have forgot that I could make straw out of soybean straw, so that was a nice surprise. There we go, we got 29,000 liters of soybean. That was good. We're just gonna move this to a side because the baler is right there. Yeah. Oh, the hitch. Okay. We're gonna take care of that a little bit later. The engine is turned off, and we're gonna go over to this so we can drive up to the nice silage silo. Because if we're gonna sell this, then it will be next year because the price is bad right now. Let me put it like that. The cornfield needs to be harvested, but we do not have a corn header. The only corn header I can afford at the moment is the biggest one I can afford. It is a 9-meter header, so I'm gonna buy that, and then thank you, sir. And then I can hire a worker to harvest that cornfield. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Over here, oh, we do also got bales out there. Oh man, I got that so much to do. Oh man, yeah, not that many has, not great, Mike. Not that much has changed up here. We can unload the soybean here. We still got the goats and the chickens. I did redo, what do you call it? I did sold the goats and the chicken pens as well, and placed them again, so there is a little bit bigger. Especially the goats. Look at that. Oh, the goat, it looks good. I like it. I do like it. Skinder, I'm sorry if your head is spinning around, but I like it. I don't like that your head is spinning around, but oh, you get it. I have painted a road right here so we can give the chickens some food as well. That is all so nice. Oh, yeah. I have turned on the traffic again, as you can see, but we do got traffic jam all the time because we got this traffic density control mod, so I can control how much traffic there is, but I cannot control the traffic jam. I can reset the traffic in the mod. Yeah, bye. And I have to do that sometimes. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man. There we go. I will bring you back when we can collect all the bales on the 2 fields. That must be the next we're gonna do. Yeah. Let's do that. I hope you did enjoy the cinematic. Now let's see if we can collect those bales. It's a car. You drive like a maniac, so you have to stop right there. There we go. Oh, that's the telehandler. I've totally forgot that. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm looking forward to get into the summertime again so it can get a little more bright during the day. There we go. I have serious guys, I have totally forgot this field. Let's see, like that. And I've just changed the bale a little bit because I got some bigger bale size, but I saw that the bale itself was only 180 centimeters. I want the size, the visible size, as a 240 centimeter bales. Yeah. So I changed that. In the future, it will be like that. Now, I don't know if the new cow barn gonna take bales directly, because we got the bale shredder itself, and I'm not sure if that, yeah, we can test that. On the other hand, oh man, I don't know if the pigsty gonna take the bales. We have to make a test. For now, the cows do not need straw, so we can unload those bales. That was not much, only 6 bales. Okay. We can unload those bales. Sorry, I just have to cough. We can unload those bales in the farmyard. And then we can use the telehandler to try to give the cows some bales directly. I do prefer that, but you never know, right? You never know. New corn header. I wonder how we're gonna get the big butt down here at this road. As you probably can see, there is some big difference in the size of the bales. But let's see if this is the bales from the field we just harvested with the soybeans. Let's see if this can take bales. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, that's good. Okay. So now we know that, but I don't know if the pigs will... We could try to take a bale and drive down to the pigsty and just put a bale in it. There is, as you probably saw, the long clip with the new corn header I bought. So I'm down to, I think it was, yeah, 22,000. That's okay. That is okay. But let's see if we can take this down to the pigsty, and then you can see the new field, because that is a very special field. I also need to lime the field we just harvested, and I also need to plow it and cultivate it and all that, but we can do that over the next couple of months. And then today we really need to drive our cow's milk down to... where should I put this? Down to the dairy, so we can start to sell some stuff there. Yeah, I can see the harvester is still driving. Maybe it is here, I don't know, but if I know Insane Sim Guy right then, they will take the bale. Insane Sim Guy, come on. Nope. Not here at least. Okay, the pigsty cannot take bales actually, so we do need to shred our bales, and that is okay, but for now the combine is full, so we need to empty that. I am liming the field right now that we just harvested with soybeans, and then I need to get the big butt out in the field and plow the field. The same with this field. I'm a little bit concerned with the big butt in this field, because the field, as you can see now, it is very special. We need to go in here. I don't think the big butt can do that with the plow, but I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit surprised that we got that much corn actually. So when the time is right, we're gonna sell the corn and we're gonna sell the soybeans. Right here we got, it is a little corn header, I know, but that was the money I got. Look at that. It looks almost wrong, but there we go. We're gonna get our corn here. And I think we're just gonna put some straw bale in here so they got for quite a while. Let's say that we already got manure. That is really, really good. So when we have done this, then we can put some milk to the dairy, and then we need to plow our soybean field. But before we're gonna do that, then I will take the lime spreader and put down in the cornfield, but I need to bale up the corn straw, so I'm gonna do that off cam. And then we can, otherwise I cannot make any progress at all. You can see the lime spreader over there in the background, so that is good. It works as it should. There we go. Okay, they're still gonna take the straw. I thought I could put the straw in here and then maybe store it here until they should need it, maybe? Well, that's okay. Yeah. Let's see if we can... Bales here. There. Yeah. I have prepared the tanker over there. It was mostly for the thumbnail, actually, but we got straw in the community shed over there, so we can make total mixed ration, and we got, I think it was 14 7,000 liters bales in the storage, so and now we're gonna get some more straw out of the cornfield, so we are good with regards to straw. That is what I'm trying to say. Nice. I have the silo over at the goats for goat milk, and I put the pellets in there, but that was a wrong silo, so that was actually a sell point. I sold the goat's milk. I did replace that sell point with a storage, so from now on we're gonna store the goat's milk so we can put that up in the dairy. Yeah. I think they got plenty of straw in here now. At least that is what I hope. I'm lacking a little bit of shed space up here. But now we've not got the manure heap here, then we could maybe put a big old shed in here. Maybe? I have to look into that. I have the lime silo over here. Right there. Nice. Let's turn this off. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, look at the cows, guys. Yeah. We got everything here. We got the bale already over there for the cornfields. But right here we got a truck. I don't think I've seen the dairy I got up in the town. Oh, we got traffic jam over there. Okay, a lot of traffic jam. Holy moly. Let's just take care of that. Oopsie. No traffic jam anymore. I like the mod. But the traffic jam on this map is really, really, really bad. We do not got any buffalo, but 50,000 liters of milk we got right now. Oh yeah. Let's activate the production at the dairy. Should we do that? Yeah. Oh, buffalo milk. Should I have some buffalo? Yeah, probably I should. Okay. Goat milk, we can activate that and set it to... That one I could set to selling, and then we can take that one and set to store so we can sell that ourselves. We got 50,000 liters of milk in here. let's drive up to the town, shall we? And right here we should be able to unload the milk. The Mac got a forklift up here, so that is really nice. There was a building mic. I'm trying to drive so carefully as possible because I do like that and I do prefer that a lot. Yes, we are unloading. That is really good. Amazing. So this milk will be to yogurt and then we can sell that ourselves. Well, we almost got a full trailer load with corn. And I cannot get used to that. The pipe is so long compared to the small header. And I'm just gonna put all this up in my silo. And yeah, of course I'm gonna check the price first of all, because if we got a good price right now, then we can sell it. That will be amazing. There we go. It is a bumpy ride on the road. Let's put on some lights. Okay, the harvest is done. We got 66,000 liters of corn and it is all in my silo because the price is too bad to sell it right now. The baling is also done down there and all the straw, I've put that up into the cows. Right here I have loaded some manure because we can put that down to the BGA, but we got some more important things first of all. We're gonna take the black beast because I have just decided a thing. I hope we can pull this. Time will tell. But over here now, this gonna be big, guys. It's gonna be very big. Now we got traffic jam again. And I should go to the left right here. Come on. Oh man. Well, we got the big pot. We got a big plow. We got a big combine. We got a lot of big stuff. And now we gonna have a very big field. We're gonna plow those two together right here. Let me just see. We're gonna go not plow but cultivate, because then we're gonna plow everything together. But when I have cultivated this, I hope I can lime the thing I have cultivated so we can get rid of the lime state when we are plowing. I hope it makes sense. There, let's try to lower this down. Yeah. Okay, we cannot do that. Now let's see if this will work. It should. Oh yeah. That is nice. Okay, I have leased this one here, so we're just gonna deliver that back when we are done. Okay, so those two fields here gonna be combined But that... Oh man, I cannot take everything. Okay. But that is not all. All the fields you see here, guys. The field to the right, the field to the left, the two big grass fields in front of us. Gonna be one big, humongous field. Because, yes, I need potatoes, and I've talked about the field to the left, the grass field to the left, and see potatoes in that. But now I have bought the cornfield we just harvested. And you know what? It makes sense. Close to the pigs. We're gonna put potatoes in that field. What are we gonna put in this? I don't know yet. But I want it. I want it. I've taken down the trees. And I've also deleted all the auto drive I had here. Yeah, so you know what I mean. You can see that if I'm gonna activate this. All this I have deleted. I have a lot of courses here, and then I have made one big course around all the fields. This shall be good. Oh well, I'm just making the final adjustment here on the big bot, because it is time to let it go. Not sell it, but let it go in the field. Look at that. It is so massive. It's not the best horn, let me say it like that. Look at that. It is really amazing. The field has been cultivated together, and the black beast over there to the left has lined the spots, or I have done that. It should be, I do not promise anything, you know, but it should be ready to plow, and the plow should also be down at the field. Oh yeah, it will be fun to get out on that road with this. Now we got traffic turned on. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh, sorry. Maybe we should look. Okay. Just need to go over to the field over here. Now, there we go. Now, look at this area here. We're gonna zoom out here so you guys can see that. Everything has been prepped. Right now, we got some different textures. This has been harvested. We got a cultivated field. We got a grass field. We got almost everything. There we go. But I think this field will be... It suits this perfect, let me put it like that. And right here we got the smallest tractor with the biggest... Whoa, that was a tire. With the biggest plow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah. Let's fire this up and unhook the plow. There we go. Then we can just put this to a side. Oh, that's a Labugo silo. Every time I see that, I think it is so cool. So we got the plow, we got the big bot, and we got a humongous field. That is 3 things I do like a lot. And after I have adjusted the engine sound on this, I think it sounds so good. Is it right here? Nah, but no, it was not. Maybe I should have the manual attachment right. Nice. I think we're gonna do the beginning together. Oh yeah, that is amazing. Let's turn off the beacons, the lights. We don't need the light here on our own field. And this is a massive, massive, massive plow. Something like that. Let's see if we can set the steering assist. Let's do that. Let's lower the plow. I hope this will work. Oh, we are reversing, that's why it acts like... it should be a plow. Okay, it will remove the plowed state, but the... Yeah. I don't know if I like this, but we're gonna skip one job at least. We don't need to cultivate to get the seedbed. It will plow and cultivate at the same time. Do I like that? I don't know. I don't know, guys. But we're gonna do it. I still like it a whole darn lot. Yeah, this is amazing. And look at the farm right there in the background. It is really cool. I like all my animals a whole darn lot. And I got a grab. I got a grab. No, I got a cup of coffee here beside me. That is amazing. This is the next day in real life. I have just been to the gym and doing some workout, you know. It is important to stay healthy. And now it is time to do the last recording here on episode 9. The 12,000 animal mega farm. Oh well, it is time to drive some solid poo down to the PGA. Let me just check if we got any liquid poo as well. We got 126,000. But you guys have been asking for a dedicated trailer for slurry, so I need myself some kind of a trailer that I only can drive slurry in, so I'm not gonna mix that together with the milk, of course. That makes sense, right? I hope you did enjoy the cinematic. The job is not done yet. He is still plowing, cultivating, call it what you want, down there. Oh, that was a car. I'm not used to drive with traffic. But look at the field. It will be so massive. I'm considered 2 crops in there. One is oat. This field here will be a field that we're only gonna, sell from a selling crop for the farm. Maybe I'm gonna put oat in it, and maybe I'm gonna put cotton in it. I don't know yet. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so oat or cotton. Cotton will bring us a decent amount of money on the bank account. Oat will grow fast. I don't know, guys. And it will also make straw, of course. Maybe we're gonna go with oat the first time, and we can go with cotton the next time. Right here we got the BGA. We're gonna unload. No spare capacity for okay. Okay, have I been down here before with some? What? Oh, probably from the old cow barn. Okay. Manure and yeah, sorry for my silence, guys, but I'm a little bit confused here. Okay. Yeah, it will run now. So we just leave the truck here and put a cover on it. Then I'm not gonna, if anybody else should use the BGA, you never know, right? We can just reverse it in here. Okay. Oh, stop. I don't want to drive out in the dirt there, because then I think I will get stuck. Okay. Yeah, then I think we fairly soon need ourselves a slurry spreader for digestate. Should we call it a digestate spreader then? We're gonna park the truck right here. With all the fields plowed together, I have just calculated that there is just around, with all the roads, there is plowed up as well. There is just around 60 acres of arable field here, so that is pretty darn good. Normal, where I'm from, we are calculating in hectares, but you're gonna get it in 60 acres. That is a pretty decent size of a field, guys. And I like those hills, and I like the big bot, how it just works, and I can hear the V8 engine. But this massive field is done. It is ready to be seeded, and that will be next year. We can seed or plant what you want. Cotton in February, and we can plant seed oat in, I think it was March. I'm gonna go with, let's just check together, shall we? Okay, so as you can see, we're gonna make a plan here, okay? We're gonna seed oat in March. We can harvest that in July. Then we can do that, let me see, cotton in February and July. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. So when we're gonna harvest the oat in July, then we're gonna put grass in that big field and cut that before we're gonna plant the cotton. So that means we can get a massive amount of grass. We can make half of it to silage and the other half for hay. Can we put the plow there? Yeah, nice. I think we're gonna cross over the field here. Yeah, let's do that. So the master plan for this field is oat for selling, grass for the animals, and then cotton for selling. That should bring us a decent amount of money. The BGA would also give me a lot of money, but that's okay. That is okay because I also want at least 2 cotton harvesters, and I also want one more combine. But we also need to expand this farmyard here with some more shed storage. And I think we're gonna go with some ICAS sheds. Maybe, yeah, I'm not totally sure yet. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. This is... I don't know why I do like this so much. Now the yellow cultivator over there, do we need to use that anymore now we got the other one? No, probably not, but I will do it. I'm only gonna use the black over there for plowing, and I'm gonna use the yellow cultivator for, yeah, cultivating. The next time we're gonna work a little bit on the old cornfield down at the pigs, so we can get that done, so we can plant potatoes in that field for the pigs. I don't know if I can resist, guys. I think we're gonna buy some pigs in the next episode. I know I don't got the food for the pigs, but I really want to see the pigs in here. That could be so awesome to see. I really like this area here. As you can see, we got 140,000 during the night here from the BGA, so that's why it is essential that we're gonna put the rest of the manure in the BGA. We got almost 500,000 liters of digestate, so we also... Come on, you can do it. We also need to put some... What in the world? We also need a digestate spreader. That is really, really important, so we can get some free fertilizer, you know? I would like to have that. I've been up to the dairy this morning. We are in November, as you can see, and there is 3,000 liters of yogurt up there, but no pellets. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. If I not can get my pellets, maybe the pellets are bigger. I don't know, guys. But otherwise, I need to set it to selling. Just strange. I don't think I have seen productions before with bigger pellets, you know? That cannot be possible. Last time we did make a big field. A very big field. Right there to the right. And we're gonna put oat in that field. I would really, really like to do that in this episode, but it is in, was it February or March? We can seed oat, so maybe we have to jump a little bit. Yeah, maybe we need to do that. But for now, it is time to do something a little bit crazy. You know me, I like crazy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna buy some pigs. I do not have any pig food, but we're gonna buy some pigs. I want to see pigs in this pigsty here, that's for sure. From Insane Sim Guy. And just the name, you know, Insane Sim Guy, then it can only be good. Okay, let's see. Where do we gonna buy the itty bitty baby piggies? I think it is down here actually. Oh, there's some corn that's not been harvested. Oh, we also need to do something with this field. It needs some lime and some plowing. Okay. Well, then we just got a episode right here. Okay, we got piggies here. Oh, yeah. Let's see. We're gonna buy 250 of those. They need some adults as well. We're gonna buy 250 of those. And they're gonna need some adult as well. We should have some itty bitty baby piggies in here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that is amazing. Where is the big one? They are invisible. Okay, that was easy. That was really easy. We are down to 41,000 now. Oh, Mike, you just using money all the time, but our farm is not complete yet. We do not have 12,000 animals, but we do have all the different animals now. We got goats, chickens, cows, and itty bitty baby piggies. That is really amazing. Yeah, itty bitty baby piggies. Yeah, we're gonna lime that field in there. Oh, yeah, that's right. The plow and the big board is maybe too big for this field. We have to try it out, right? Right here, we can go up here, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know if we got space enough. Yeah. By accident, I did this a little bit narrow, but yeah. Oops. I think we're good, guys. The cows are doing good. I wonder if we got more manure over here. We should have. I hope my problems are solved. Let's see that. Yeah, look at that. That is amazing. We still need some more shit space in this farmyard here. It is a little bit cramped. Maybe I should have made the farmyard a little bit bigger. Anywho, that is too late. That is too late. Let's oh yeah, 133,000. I wonder now, I still need a truck for hauling the slurry, and we got 243,000 liters of slurry. We really need a tanker for that. I want this one here, but it costs 90,000, so we cannot buy it yet. Got it, guys. I got it. Man, sometimes you just have to turn on those damn zone markers that I don't like to play with, but that triangle in there can block the spawn point and can allow pellet to spawn. So we got it now. That is pretty darn amazing. I have used just around 1.5 hours this morning to clean up the farmyard a little bit, so it doesn't look that messy. I don't know if I should have a shed right there for those trailers, or it is okay to have them just right there. I don't know, guys. Yeah, I want to fill this up with some lime, because then I think we got enough for that field down there. Oh, we got itty bitty baby piggies. That is amazing. Now we go. Let's reverse a little bit so we can close the cover again. Nice. Look at that. Oh yeah, big butt. This is great. I think the pigs are doing very good in there. They got so much space. Maybe I need to make that hill a little more smooth. But I cannot see. I did buy the adult piggies, did I? Yeah, I did. Where are they? I want to see them. I really, really want to see them. Can we go inside here? Yeah, but there's nothing in here. No, there's nothing in here. Okay. I want to be able to go in there. Where can I do that? Insane sim guy, can I do it here? Yeah. Can I close again? Where are you, piggies? I cannot see them. Well, one day they're gonna appear, I hope. Right here we got not the biggest field, but quite a big field. This will be a potato field. We're gonna prep this for potatoes. And I'm gonna do a little cinematic here. I think you guys guessed that. I will see you when I am done. It feels a lot better to drive here now. We got pigs in here. That is really nice. I have looked into pig food. It will cost me 1,000 per 1,000 liters to buy in the shop. So I think they just have to eat grass and Mod, maybe. I don't know. I hope you did enjoy the cinematic, guys. We can give the pig some straw, at least. And as far as I remember, I did a test. We need to put loose straw in there, but we got our bale shredder, so no problem at all. It is a little bit dark, I know that. I don't like when it is so dark as it is right now. So I don't know if we're gonna jump into the spring maybe. Yeah, I don't know. First of all, I think we're gonna... Maybe we're gonna... not sell the yogurt right now, but we maybe gonna need to remove the pellets, and we got a... not a skid steer, but a... I cannot remember what it calls right now. We got some pellets that we can move the pellets with. You get what I'm saying, okay? We're gonna move the pellets. Yeah, we're gonna move the pellets. Let's see. We should use the little case for this job, but... it is all the way up at the other farm, so I think I'm just gonna use this one here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And we can put on the trailer right there. It's nice. It doesn't seem that the cows got any straw, but I don't know how it works with that, but they got straw. They got plenty of straw, actually. We can give the pigs some straw as well. I think that PGA will get on serious work up there. We got straw. We got plenty of straw, actually. That is nice. Okay. Yeah, put the roller down there behind the tree next to the big pot. Just to, you know, try to clean up a little bit. We got a shed I considered to put in here, but I don't think that I got room enough for that. Yeah, maybe I do. Let's try to take a look. That will be a no. It is a shed that is required for this map. That's why I thought it could be cool to have. But I can see it is big. I don't know what else I should put in. It needs to be a bigger shed. This could not work. Okay. Maybe this one. Yeah. Man. No. Well, I need to find a shed on Mudhop, I think. Yeah, but we are not there right now. Now we do not got any pig food. Let's give them some straw. At least we got straw for the pigs. I hope we can unload it right here. Let's see that. Oh, yeah, right there. That is amazing. But they can have a bunch of straw, I think. I am all the way down. There we go. Let's see how much straw they can have. 873,000. That is... that's a lot. Yeah. I will give them a couple of loads here and then I will get back to you guys. I don't know if we will be in November or maybe I'm gonna move forward a little bit. I don't know yet, guys. I would really like to plow the field we just lined, but I got a little problem because I need to bring the big butt down there. None of my case tractors can pull the plow. I don't got the horsepower for that. We need the big butt down there. Okay, I could not stretch it anymore. We are in January. The cows do not have any more food. We need to put silage in the TMR production, and the pigs have not given any slurry or manure. I don't know. They got straw. I don't know if they also need food to do that. My dairy is really not good. I've set everything to sell over there because the spawn point is very annoying. The pallets are stuck, so I'm considered to empty the dairy and maybe place down a new one. You know, I really like to try out new mods all the time, but that dairy is not one of the good ones, I think. Maybe it's just me and my patience, but you know, I got some few pellets up there I have taken out with this telehandler here in December that we need to sell, of course. Otherwise I've set it to selling automatic. Can I have more than 4 bales? No, I cannot do that. Okay. So I have emptied the spawn point for eggs up at the chickens because we got a lot of eggs, and also milk from the goats. And then I have delivered some manure up at my BGA from the cows, and as you can see we got 263,000 on the bank account. So I can buy a field I want to buy, and I can buy myself a tanker for you know, for slurry. Yeah. Can I do this? Yeah? No? Okay. And then I think we have plenty of fields for now to deal with. Yeah. I think a lot, guys. I'm really busy. That is pretty insane, but what could you expect with that many animals? And that's why I got this where I can get bigger bales, and I think my bales will get even bigger, maybe 5 times the size inside, so it is a little more easy to deal with. Yeah. I think I put, was it 450,000, 60,000 liters or something like that of straw down to the pigs. There we go. Oh, stop there, Mike. Yeah, it looks weird. I'm gonna put all my silage into this TMR production, and after that we can give the cows some food. And yes, I do use this right now because it holds 60,000 liters. That is a lot more than the other one, just to get it done, you know. And I think if we're gonna do it like this, it should be okay to feed them. Maybe I can set up auto drive to do this as well. I don't know. Yeah, I think maybe this will work. Stop. Yeah. That can work. Okay, nice. Maybe I should set up auto drive to do this at some point. Yeah, why not? That is amazing. And yes, I just want to put some straw bales into this area here. We also need to put some manure up to the BGA again, and then I need to buy the liquid trailer. I got so much to do, guys. That is insane, but it doesn't matter. I do enjoy it. And I don't need to do everything in one day, you know? This one here, this load here can just go into the bale shredder, I think. Yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Like that. Oops. Will it take it? I cannot remember. Yeah. Okay. The last two bales we're just gonna put into the cows again. We got a floating bale in there. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the bales into the cow barn, and then I'm gonna drive some manure down to the PGA. And then we can go into February maybe, and we can sell some eggs and some yogurt together before we're gonna plow up the fields with the big pot. There we go. Then we can do it like this. There, amazing. And I have found out that the telehandler can actually live in here. That is pretty darn nice. I will see you a little bit later, guys. Alright guys, so we are in January. We have no more hay, no more silage, no more straw at all on the farm. Everything is used. I have delivered all the manure I have. Yeah, it is pretty darn insane. So, and I have no seeded fields that can give me any straw. It is a little bit critical. I know that. So we need to move on with the fields. And that means, oh yeah, that means big pot. And yeah, we need the plow. The plow is, oh man, how should I even get down to that field? I don't know, man, this is crazy. But I like crazy, guys, that's the way it is. We just sneak through here. We got in the bank account 263,000 right now, so that is really, really good. Yeah, this is a house on wheel, you know. House on wheels. That was what I want to say. I can see I need to buy this field in here so I can extend the road a little bit. Oh yeah, full throttle. That is amazing. And still no slurry and no manure down here, but we do not got any pig food. I thought I could have that out of the straw alone, but no. There we go. And then we just need the big old plow and cultivator all in one. It looks good behind the black beast, that's for sure, but I do not got the horsepower in this to pull the plow. I need 115 horsepower more in the black beast before I can do that. So we... Oh man, it looks good. It looks really good. But no can do, no can do. We need the big butt for this. Or maybe I need to smooth out there a little bit. I think it's a good idea that I bought the pigs, but I do not understand the slurry and manure thing. But maybe someday it will be a thing. You never know. We have 2 fields that we need to plow, actually. And we're gonna do both of the fields in this cinematic, I think. Or maybe just one field in the cinematic, and then I'm gonna do the other off-game. I don't know yet. Oh man. I am very curious to see if we can go through down here, so we're gonna do that together. Let's turn off the beacons. We don't need the beacon in here in the field. And I don't think you guys have heard the big bot when it gonna pull this. Yeah, we can do this. I think we are good. Let's unfold, shall we? It looks good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what about you guys, but I like it. I do like it a whole darn lot. There we go. Let's lower down. Yeah. Yeah, no problem at all. Look at this. We got it. We can easily do this. We got birds. Yeah, this shall be good. I will see you when I am done. Well, that cinematic turns out not to be that good. I think I'm gonna make it anyway, but I got some serious frame drops now and then, so I've just restarted the entire system. Now it is a little bit better. I hope you anyway did enjoy the cinematic. But my system is also on a very big test here with all the animals. I know that. And I don't know if I can go through it completely, but I will try my best. We have now 10 episodes. That is pretty darn insane, actually. This is the second field we're gonna plow today, and this is the last field we need to plow. The field next to this, as you can see right now, I want to buy that field. And you know what? While we are here, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right away. This is not the field. This is the field I want to buy. 98,000. We're gonna buy that. How much for this? 66,000. No, I don't want to buy that yet. This field, we're just gonna visit and see. It is fertilized 50%. It doesn't need plowing because it is done. Okay, that is pretty darn nice. We just need to seed it. That is amazing. But the reason why I want to buy this also was because I think I can make... No, I cannot make a road here. Okay, I thought I could. Oh, yeah, that's the way it is. But I got the field. So we got 4 fields we need to seed. Okay, that is a lot. We got this field and the field we're plowing right now. The big mega field we have to seed with oat. And the field down at the pigs, we need to plant that with potatoes. Yeah. It will be a busy spring, that's for sure. Well, I'm gonna let this guy be done, and then I'm gonna take you in again so we can sell some eggs and some yogurt just to make some kind of money. I mean, it works. Sort of. I've just attached the forks to the trailer. I don't know if it is legal at all, but I'm driving. I'm doing it. Yeah. I'm on my way down to the chickens so we can load the eggs. And it will be a long trip up to the dairy like this. Is that what you can call follow me? I don't know. Well, finally here. I think we're gonna use auto drive for one of the vehicles after this. Let's see, we can load there. Okay. It could maybe also be a good idea to have a flatbed with some ramps on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Because, oops. I don't know if I should have much more equipment on this map. I must admit that. Yeah, I need myself some kind of a slurry spreader or digestate. I need that. That is a no-brainer. Of course I need that. We got, I don't know, maybe a million liters of digestate down at the BGA. So, yeah, I don't know how we should do that. We could of course avoid to have fertilizer in our seeders. They can have, one can have liquid fertilizer and the other one can have solid fertilizer. We could of course avoid that, and then we could spread the digestate on the fields before we're gonna seed, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. That was the eggs. And we're gonna just put them right there. I think that will be good enough. And this one here, we can put an auto drive on that. Whoa, a lot of traffic today. A lot of traffic. I think I have it. Dairy. Yeah. Go. That was good. We're gonna go to this. And that one we can just grab it right here and go. That is a lot better. Now we can drive full speed. That's amazing. I will see you up at the dairy. And I don't know how much we got in here because I've set it to setting automatic, but we do got some pellets right there. We do got a bug with the tension belt right there. It looks weird, I think. Let's see what we got in here. Not that much. So I think during the day we are done with this dairy, we can sell it, and then we're gonna have some kind of, yeah, I don't know, some kind of a farm dairy maybe, or another dairy up here. I don't know yet, guys. We could maybe do something with the eggs as well. And yeah, but we're not gonna do that. Next episode we will be in March, I think, because we need to seed some stuff. I would like to do that. I hope my system can make this series here to the end. You never know. I'm working on a new PC in the near future, so that will be exciting. Let's see if we can have those 2 pellets in the front here. Yeah, that is doable. Okay. Then we can have the last 3 right there. Okay. Now where to sell this? I think we can sell it all over at farmer's market just to make a little bit of cash, you know. A little more, Mike. There. Oh yeah. We are good for that. We're gonna turn off this and we're gonna take the case, gonna strap. Yeah, we got this glitch here with the tension belts. I don't think I've seen that before in FS25, but yeah, there we got it. Let's turn on the hut so we can follow along. We got 10,000 liters of yogurt. We got almost 10,000 liters of eggs. So that is good. Now, this farmer's market, does that have a bulk and a pallet unload point? I don't know. We got 177 right now. Yeah, right there. Now we got 196. So that was 19,000 basically. Okay. Great. We are up to 200,000 and we have also bought a new field today. So a lot of seeding has to be done in the next episode. Guys, I'm gonna leave you there. Please consider to subscribe to my channel. I want to reach 2,000 subscribers before New Year 2026. That could be awesome. I am so glad that you are a part of this journey here. I'm glad that you watched the episode. Please like the video, comment down below, and hype the video. Do the hype. Do the hype. Thank you for watching, guys. Be safe until I see you again in the next one. Bye bye.